Hi everyone, and welcome to the Purl Girl Knits podcast. And this is a little special one because I don't have any project to show you. I will actually show you all the fabric that I have to start the next two quilts that I want to do. So I have two upcoming quilts that I want to do and that I will actually start very shortly. And I just thought it would be great to actually show you guys all the fabric before we actually start quilting and transform them in a way. So, so this is kind of a little special podcast today. Not really, like I said, not really any project, but the start of some project. So, I have two upcoming quilts. One that was planned a little while ago, and one that has just popped up. So one is the holiday quilt that I wanted to do for the holidays this year. I will see if it's going to be made for this year's holiday or if it's going to be in the process during the holidays and then done for next year. The other quilt that I am doing, one of our friend is expecting their second child, and she announced it to us last week. So I've decided to make her a little baby quilt for her second child. I've made some knitting items for her firstborn, and so I'm going to make a quilted items for her secondborn. So here's what I got. So let me see if I can find a few photos of the baby quilt. So the baby quilt is actually going to be paper piecing. I've never done it before. It's a little bit intimidating, but it was actually really, really cute. So I did wanted to actually try that. Just bear with me okay, here we go. So I've decided to do animals of the forest kind of team because I don't want to do anything that's gender specific since we don't know the gender yet. You. And are you okay? That guy. Isn't he great? So it is paper piecing, and the patterns are by, I will put the name below because I will not pronounce it properly, Cyril Zellweger. I got them on Etsy. She has a company, which I believe is Bubble Stitch. I will also link it down below here. But here's one of them. Little fox. Little hedgehog. A little squirrel. A little deer. A pine cone. I just thought a pine cone would be great to adjust the quilt at the size that I actually need it to be. A little bear. A little bird. And that's it. So I thought I would do a patchwork of that for the quilt. And I was quite busy, so I did had to order quite a few little things online. And then I went to a little store to grab another few little bits. So I got this fabric, which is kind of white with a little stripe of beige into it. So I'm going to use that. I have a piece of black. I have two pieces of orange for the fox and the bird. So this is the exact one, the exact same pattern inside the fabric that the beige has, but in orange. And then I got some brown, some gray, some off-white. So I have that great leaf fabric, which I thought would be really great for the background, as those are like forest animals. And I ordered this one online. I've chose all of those ones in a little store near my house, but all of the really big quilting stores are really far away from my house, and I don't have the time right now to actually go down south where all the quilting stores are. So I ordered this one online, and I'm really happy actually at how it came out. The website was really accurate, and I'm really glad. Because sometimes when you order online, colors are not quite the same, and all of those little things. But I'm really happy, and it's actually, I did put it with all my other fabric this morning, and it's going to fit really well. So I'm really excited, and I kind of wanted to start right away, but I wanted to show you guys before I actually start cutting into everything, so that you can have a look at it. So this fabric came from, it's called Along Came Quilting, which is a store in Calgary. And I have to say, great customer service, amazing shipping, and I got it really, really fast. So this is going to be for the top part of my quilt. And so I've decided to do something for the back of the quilt as well. Not as big as the front, of course, but still a little something. So that if for any reason she doesn't like those little animals, she still has another option, right? I think she's gonna like it, but you never know. So I have ordered this beautiful fabric. So this is all the, it's on both sides actually. It's, let me see if, so you can see that it's actually on both sides. But I just like, it was really, really cute with the little squirrels in there, but it's not. It's just a really elegant fabric with the little leaves on it. So I ordered that to make a big panel in the back of the tree. Just a long panel of that. And because I still have a little bit of doubt on how big I'm going to make the quilt. I want it to be crib size, but there's a lot of different crib size out there, so I still need to figure that out. I did ordered some pine cone fabric, not pine cone, sorry, pine tree fabric to go around it. Kind of patch the space that I need. So I've ordered that. And so those two fabrics are from Kate and Birdie. I will put her name down here. And her fabric is amazing. I really, really, really like the product that she comes up with. And I decided to restrain myself to not get everything because I don't have use for everything that is on there. So this is all the fabric that I have planned for the baby quilt for my friend. And now the Christmas. It's quite Christmassy. I like to just say holiday, but it's quite Christmassy. So the quilt that I will be doing is the Peppermint Lane quilt by It's So Emma. And this is how it looks like. I'm really excited by this. I've seen this a little while ago, and I don't know, I just didn't really figure out what I wanted to do, like if I wanted to do it and what fabric would be great for it. And then when Kate and Birdie came out with her Return to Winterland, I think. I will put the name down here of her of her fabric series. Thank you. I'm still drinking coffee, as you can see. So when she came out with it, I just thought automatically that this would be amazing with this pattern. And so that's why I'm going to go with this. I'm really excited by this one. I've been excited by this one for a little while. And so as soon as she came out with her fabric, I ordered the pattern so that I would know what I needed to order. And so yeah, so it's kind of full of like Christmas trees, gingerbread cookies, a little house, which is great. Just little kind of stars options, Christmas ornaments, little mistletoes, candy cane, Christmas stockings, gifts, mugs, and wreaths. So I have the fabric for everything with the exception of the wreaths and the tree, because I'm still debating what I want to do with it. So here's a question for you. Because actually my partner and I were debating on what to use for those guys. I will show you the fabric that I have. He wants something green for it because he just thinks this has to be green. I think that with the fabric, it's so elegant that I can actually get away with it with not doing it green. So let's see what you guys think. Okay. So here's the fabric. I have a gorgeous red, which is like a little linen type, because you can see the weave, but it's printed weave. It's not actually the weave of the fabric, which is great. It's just actually designed to see weaves. So I have this, and then I have little stars. And I have this in red. I have it in light blue. And I have it in brown taupe color. I really love those fabrics. I got this. I got this. I really like this one. And I think that this one could be a good one for one of the wreaths and tree. My other thought was to, depending on how much leftover I have from this guy, from the baby quilt, I could also use some of those for the wreaths and the trees. I think this one would be better, but I'll see when I'll assemble everything. She also has those ones, this pattern, but in the taupe, not the taupe, sorry, in the light blue. So I thought I could just order maybe some of this pattern on this fabric and do it like that and see. I have this, and then I have this gorgeous fabric. I ordered quite a bit of this one because if I could use it for the back, I would love to use it for the back. Simply because I think the pattern is about it's about a hand. That's how big it is. So I think that if I have to cut it for the pattern, we're not going to see that gorgeous pattern. We'll see bits and bobs of it, but not all of it. So I want to use it or for the background or for like a big border all around where we're actually going to see it. So that would be my hope. And then for the background, so for all of the white space that is behind, I got this gorgeous, it's white with silver snowflakes on it. And I got it from Along Came Quilting as well with the leaf fabric for the baby quilt. And so I got that as well. And I'm really excited for this one. I was actually not ordering this one first. There was a lot of like really big snowflake patterns fabric on there, and I didn't want it to be like that because I'll have to cut it, and it's going to cut the snowflake pattern, and it's not going to be as great as it should be with a smaller pattern on it. And so I kind of decided to go with another fabric, and I wasn't super happy, but it's the best option that I find so far. So I just decided I was going with it. And then came along this one at the very last minute, and I'm super happy. But it came last minute. I didn't have my pattern with me, so I ordered a little bit. And I just hope that I'm going to have enough to do everything that I need. If not, I'll have to reorder more and hopefully hope that they still have some. But yeah, I was really happy with this. And so with all of that order, I also decided to go and get a starch spray. The other quilt that I've done, I didn't use that, and from all the YouTube videos that I can see, you can actually see a big difference with using a starch spray on top of your quilt. And so I've decided to try it and see how it goes. I went with this one. I know the flatter one more, but this one was actually the same price for twice as much. So I just decided to go with it. And there was more scent option also from where I ordered it. So I have that. I also have the little spray insert that you put in. And I'm really looking forward to actually use that and see for myself how much of a difference it actually does, or if it doesn't. And I'll let you guys know. I'll let you guys know what I think of that. And hopefully, I just really hope that it's going to be everything that I expect and not just a fancy smell good spray on it. So that's that. That's all I have for you guys today. I just thought, like I said at the beginning of the video, I just thought it would be great for you guys to actually see all of the fabric before I actually start cutting it up and putting it into a pattern. And yeah, I'll have a little bit of time in the next few days to actually start doing that. Paper piecing is really scary right now to me because it's just unknown. I've just never done it. I've only watched tons of videos about it, but I've never really done it. So I think I'm going to do a first trial with scraps of fabrics that I have, just to make sure that I'm on the good, that I'm doing everything well. I'm waiting for a foot to put on my machine to try to help the quilting process of my other quilt that I have right now that I've done a little while ago. So I'm going to stop quilting that quilt until I get that little foot to see if it actually makes a big difference in the overall quilting. And so I think that what's going to happen is that because I need to reprogram my machine for sewing and not quilting, and it's just a little bit of a process because it's a really old sewing machine. What I will do is that I think sew those two quilts and then start kind of quilting everything out, and we'll go from there. So I think it's going to be a sewing party and then a quilting party, and then hopefully everything will be done before Christmas. But we'll see. A lot of things happens in my life here and there, and a lot of unexpected things shows up work-wise here and there. So we'll see if that's gonna prevent me from doing what I planned to do, but hopefully it's not. So let's cross fingers and hope that the holiday quilt will be done for the holidays and that the baby quilt will be done for the baby party. And the thing is that I don't know when the party is, so I just want to do it as fast as I can in case they kind of show up one day and be like, it's going to be next week. And we're going to go from there. So I'm really looking forward to this. I hope you guys are looking forward to seeing those quilts done. And so if you guys have any comments, please write them below or send me a message, and I would love to hear what you guys think about those 2 quilts. Thank you very much for watching, and have a great day. Bye!